I had all this shit I wanted to talk about on the podcast. And I didn't make notes. Like a fucking asshole. And I forgot all this shit I wanted to talk about on the podcast.
All right. What do you have that fucking pink thing?
Oh, because it was in
there?
here. It was in that thing, the mixer, and I just... Don't throw it and break it.
My plan wasn't to break it. It was just to throw it.
What do you think of our lacquer-scented fucking podcast space?
It doesn't smell lacquery anymore.
No, I can totally smell it.
Can you?
It wafted up because the fucking bathroom's right overhead, pretty much.
Yeah.
It wafted up. Wafted.
It
up.
seeped into the upstairs.
Yeah. Into the fucking the towel closet. It was drying off. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you pour like lighter fluid on my shit? Even though it was your towel, I think I used.
Can't say I never thought about it.
Just burning it down.
Yeah.
Just burning you
Everything.
down. Just burning everything down.
Yep.
So fuck, man. It's been a month since we've done a podcast.
Yeah, it has been a while.
What's happened in that month?
Well, I got divorced.
Just start out with it. Just start out with it. Hot and heavy.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. I remember when I got a divorce. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I was not at the final hearing. You know where I was? Cedar Point.
I was with you.
No, you weren't. You weren't on that Cedar Point trip.
Yeah, I was.
With Danielle and I?
Yep.
Oh. Real memorable trip on your part right there. Yeah.
I was just being me.
I think that's the last time I went to Cedar Point.
It was definitely the last time I went.
There's so many good rides there now.
Wasn't it that was the time where we did the Superman bungee thing? Wasn't it?
Yeah. No. That's with...
Or was that the other time?
That's another time. That's another time. Wait a minute. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. I got nothing.
I lost my beer. I don't know what the fuck happened to it.
Your beer?
Talk about something.
The fuck am I going to talk about?
I don't know. I got to find my beer. Oh, there it is.
I don't even talk. Unless I'm talking to fucking somebody.
So, yeah, in that month, you found yourself not married anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Shit happens.
Yeah. What else happened?
We moved. Yeah.
Thank fucking God. It's like, here's the thing. Here's the backstory. In case anybody, do we want to talk about it? Does it matter? We've talked about living together before.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
I don't care.
Okay. So you got separated probably, I would say August.
It was in July.
It was in July. So
Yeah.
August, I think you came stay with me. Fuck yeah. Come stay with me. Absolutely. But the fucking shitty thing is that I had a one bedroom. So your ass was on the couch.
Yeah. Yes, it
for
was.
fucking 9 months.
Yeah.
I don't know how you tolerated it. Like, I fucking...
Because people don't realize it because I have a lot of bluster and I like to make jokes and shit.
Yeah.
And when I get pissed off, 95 to 98% of the time, it's jokingly pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really get pissed off all that often. I'm a very, very tolerant person. So, I can deal with a lot of shit.
Yeah, but it's not like I mean, it did suck when fucking, you know.
Dude, I go to bed really early.
I know.
If I can possibly do it, I go to bed early. Because I get up at 5 in the morning, every morning.
Yeah.
I get up in the morning, and I have to look forward to hating everything about my day.
How's that even a goal? Is that a real goal?
It's not looking forward to in the traditional sense.
Yeah.
I'm just anticipating everything sucking.
Sure, I get
about
that.
my day.
Yeah, I get that.
So I go to bed early to recuperate from the previous day's suckage.
So, I mean, I would. Sometimes here's the thing. I really wanted you to feel at home, and I wanted to be hospitable.
Wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work. It didn't matter what happened.
No, it was because I can't remember who the fuck we were talking to, but you were saying we moved into this place a week ago, less than a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we're literally in here for a day. And you said, you know, this is the most at home I've felt in 9 months.
Yeah.
And I get it, because as at home as I try to make you feel, even though like I would come home sometimes. I remember a couple times where I came home at like 9 on a Saturday and you're sleeping. I'm like, because what I would do, and just because I don't want to wake you up or anything, and I try to, you know, I know you got to work the fucking next day. So I would just go to my room and sit on my bed and fucking eat a cheeseburger and fucking watch YouTube on my phone. Which is hilarious because my fucking cat was like, he never saw me do that before. I'd never go sit and eat in my room. So the first couple times I did it, he is just in there fucking looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing in here?
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. But I did wake up every single time.
Oh, God damn it. Why don't you fucking say something, man?
Why? Because I'm not an asshole.
I'm not an asshole.
I know that I'm kind of intruding on your space, so I don't want to fuck anything up.
No, but that's the thing. It's like, I don't want you to feel unwelcome.
But I had so many asshole thoughts run through my head.
I'm sure.
Like, once in a while, I don't know, because I would just, like, lay there and try to go back to sleep immediately. It never worked.
Well, maybe if you didn't fucking say, oh, I sleep through anything, I don't wake up. You say that all the time.
Yeah.
You say it now.
Because I try to be nice. And I try not to make you feel bad. I don't want you to feel bad.
You're making me feel bad now.
Well, not for long. Because, like, you'd walk by, I don't know what the fuck you were eating, but it smelled so fucking bad. Maybe it was just from my perspective. I'm like, what the fuck is he eating?
Yeah, what the fuck was I eating?
I don't know.
Smelled that bad.
It smelled bad.
All the time or just once?
Once in a while. Probably a handful of times.
Yeah.
Some fucking idiotic, I'm a single piece of shit fucking grocery store cheeseburger or something like that.
Look, when you get out of fucking work at 11 at night or something, and you're just like, you know, especially because, like, one of my plans now that, you know, you actually have a bedroom to go to is that I can cook at night for the next day and get it ready to go or something. So, like, I'm not going to cook at fucking 9 o'clock when you're trying to sleep.
Well, I ate one of your burritos that you brought home that was
fucking stellar. Thanks, Nihal.
But I got salad shit. If I don't want to cook, bam.
Yeah, it's just the salad thing is not happening necessarily.
Fucking bowl of cereal, bam. And it's delicious.
Yeah.
Not a fucking gas station cheeseburger. It's fucking terrible. That's when look, I made a living driving delivery trucks for 10 years. And I know what they taste like. It's the last resort. It is the last resort when you need food. And you just don't have food. This is the only place I can stop for 12 hours.
Yeah. But that's like, I don't, I when I'm coming home at night, though, I'm just like, oh, I'm not going to cook. And, you know.
I'll never agree.
That's because you fucking get home at a reasonable hour. A reasonable time.
Usually?
Yeah. When you get home at 11 or 1 or something. Which is just terrible because I eat those fucking shitty gas station cheeseburgers and then go to sleep an hour later.
See?
I'm just getting fatter and smell myself getting fatter.
Let this be a wake-up call and stop doing that shit.
I haven't done it since we moved.
Good.
It was only a week and a half ago.
Right. It was probably only once every couple of months anyway.
Dude, I don't know if I probably didn't tell you, but because I knew you wanted to. Because you're a kitchen guy. You are a culinary a-hole. Okay? Way more than I am. When we're moving our shit, and I knew you had kitchen stuff and in storage. So I said, you know what? You go ahead and organize the kitchen. Because I know you want to. I know you like to have your kitchen shit where you want it to be.
Things have to be... There's a place for everything, and things have to be situated in an organized... and an organized way that makes sense.
Yeah. So I did that, and you did it. Then, first of all, I don't know where a goddamn thing goes. You probably saw I left like 3 things on the countertop the other day. I'm like, I don't know where those fucking cutting boards go, and I don't know where that measuring cup goes.
And I was like, fuck. Just fuck. He doesn't know where they go.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Second, I realized all of my stuff is shitty because none of it is in the kitchen. Not one. Well, I have a few bowls and then maybe like 2 pans, but all the silverware and a couple of mixing bowls are in there. But by and large, 75%, all of my glasses, pretty much all my coffee cups, everything that I had in the kitchen, none of it, everything's still in a fucking box. You're like, I ain't putting that piece of shit in here.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yep. Look, as soon as there's a better alternative, you take it.
No, I get that, but it just made me feel like shit.
Don't let it
about my living conditions
don't let
before.
it make you feel like shit.
I'm like, oh, I was a fucking piece of shit because I had shitty bowls and shitty pans.
You've been single or
mostly single. I just say mostly single.
Or some form of single for a long time.
Sure.
And it's okay to have shit like that and have that be your lifestyle when you're single because you don't care.
Here's my question to you, and I've never asked you this before because you are newly single. Do you look at my bachelor life as an example of what not to do?
A little bit.
God damn.
Actually, quite a bit. Yeah.
Shit, which part? I don't know if I want to know. I don't know if I want anybody else to know.
Borderline excessive alcohol consumption.
Hey,
I said borderline. I said borderline. I said borderline.
Sure, it's functioning alcoholism.
Eating habits.
Oh yeah, no. Everything else was all right. Like I'm not terribly dirty.
Cleanliness,
dude. I'm not dirty.
For a single guy,
yeah,
you're not terribly dirty.
Yeah.
But like I walked in the first day I moved into your apartment, I cleaned the fuck out of that place. At the kitchen, I cleaned the fuck out of the kitchen. Everything else was fucking beyond my scope of
that's
reasoning.
pushing it. The bathroom wasn't bad. Like the sink.
I cleaned the bathroom before we moved out. I cleaned the bath. I spent like 2.5 hours.
You only did that. You only did that because somebody was coming to look at the fucking house.
I was going to do it anyway.
Oh, I cleaned the rest of it. I cleaned all of it pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah. So I was a piece of shit bachelor.
You weren't 100% piece of shit bachelor. Yeah. And, dude, when we were growing up, the house wasn't spick and span all the time.
No, it was dirty.
But it wasn't dirty, but it was very cluttered. Yeah. Because I mean we lived in a house that looked lived in, and our life was all over the place. I mean we cleaned it.
Like something could just one big jerk off rag. There's fucking life over here. There's life over here. There's life.
I'm talking about like books and fucking baseballs and
funny
shit.
To me, though. Yeah.
And I lived with Beth for 10 years, and she's a fucking clean freak.
Yeah.
And just by osmosis and by routine, I'm not an idiot about it, but I keep a clean house. And I like it.
I prefer a clean house too. I really do.
And I was thinking, I was like, your bedroom is fairly clean and always has been fairly clean.
Sure.
And it seems totally backwards that your bedroom would be clean, but like the kitchen.
Well, nothing's happening in the bedroom.
Yeah. Nothing's happening in the kitchen either, Nate.
Well, that's what you're fucking supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the culinary guy.
Yeah. I know. And that's why I fucking clean up after myself. When I'm cooking and fucking grease splatters on the fucking stove, I clean that shit up.
So do I.
Uh-huh.
I don't leave it that long.
All right.
Couple days.
Couple days. What the fuck is this?
What is what?
I don't know. It's all fucking sticky on your table.
I don't know.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't know, man. We just fuck. I didn't clean it off before we moved it.
And you put me right here.
What else happened in the month? Because I want to get off the whole me being dirty thing. I swear, I fucking take showers every day. I wash my ass. I fucking brush my teeth.
I don't think you're dirty.
I
You're
know,
not
but
a
there could
dirty
be women
person.
watching or something. Be like, oh, that guy was kind of cute. And then now they're like, oh, fucking, that guy's a fucking dirty, and I don't want to give him a blowjob.
There's no women watching that ever thought that about you.
I know,
So
but there
it doesn't
could
matter.
Be. There could be. There's always a chance.
Look, you're clean.
Like right now, you're increasing your odds if there is a woman watching that sees how clean you are and that you're a fucking culinary expert.
Nope. That's not happening at all.
What else happened in the month? What else happened?
Fuck, I don't know.
Oh, Game of Thrones. When was this? 2 Sundays
2 weeks
ago.
ago?
2 Sundays ago. Because
Not yesterday, Sunday.
correct, 2 Sundays ago. So last night was episode 5 of Game of Thrones. 2 Sundays ago was the 4th, and we had just moved in on Saturday, so we didn't have any fucking
Didn't have TV, didn't have cable.
nothing yet, no internet. So I was resigned to the fact you and I both are Game of Thrones dicks. Like, we love that show. And obviously it's getting down to the last few episodes, so we're totally stoked. And I had resigned myself to the fact that I wasn't going to watch it. I wasn't going to be able to. I'm going to have to wait a few days, no big fucking deal. So I said to myself, I am going to get high as fuck and drink some motherfucking whiskey. And I'm just going to relax. We came down to this fine basement studio, smoked a bowl, went back upstairs. Right around, you went to bed at like 9 o'clock Sunday night.
I went to bed at 9 o'clock, and I was actually texting Beth, my ex-wife, and she was asking if I was watching, and I said, no, don't have the cable hooked up yet.
Yeah.
And she said, well, why don't you watch it on your phone? And I thought, why don't I watch it on my phone?
It's a lot of data, though.
I don't care. I'm very conservative with my data, and within 2 days or a day we were gonna have Wi-Fi.
That's true.
So it didn't really matter. So figured I'd watch it, and then I went out to the living room to share my phone with you.
Yeah, and it just sounded, because I was high as shit, and I hear you moving around, and it sounded like you were fucking slamming shit and stomping around. That's what it sounded like to me. So when you came out, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And it took me probably too long to figure out that, oh, he's pulling up Game of Thrones on his phone. Then I was pissed because I'm like, I don't want to watch Game of Thrones on a fucking shitty little phone. I mean, I know it's a big enough phone. My screen would accommodate, but I don't want to watch Game of Thrones on that. Game of Thrones is an event. I want to watch it on a fucking big screen with loud sound. That's how I want to watch it. So I was pissed. I'm like, and I think I expressed it.
No, you were just silent. you were just silent. You're like,
Because you looked at me like this and you held the phone, looked at me like, are you going to watch this shit or not? And I was like, all right, fine. Then you took about another 10 minutes to, you're like, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to make my phone a hotspot and put the shit on the TV. And dude, I was so blown away by what the fuck was going on. I remember I was just like, what the fuck is he doing? I was so blown away by this crazy mad science. And I still wasn't ready to watch it. I was not prepared to watch Game of Thrones. I was so high, I was not prepared. I'm like, I can't do this right now. And I started to have like a panic attack. Like, I can't watch
I
Game
do
of Thrones.
remember you fucking laughing and crying. You weren't crying.
Oh,
You were
I was
laughing. And then you had tears.
Yeah, it must have been a hell of an episode.
Well, because of the connection of the TV and actually making it work.
No, it was fucking crazy. Like there's something about
technology. You don't quite get it sometimes.
You're right.
So it fucking boggles your mind.
You're right.
Fucking 43-year-old mind.
I don't get it. I don't understand how in the fuck you can use your phone to pick up a great signal, by the way, because like when you stream an hour and a half long episode on fucking Amazon Prime with HBO Go and send it to your TV and high quality stream.
Yeah, I was actually pretty impressed by
it. Didn't lag or nothing.
Yeah,
it was fucking
there was
money.
No lag. There was no pixelation or anything like that.
Like that, how the fuck does that not make you go, what world do we live in? Like, that's some futuristic shit, man.
I'm totally okay with the advancement of technology, and I'm very adaptable. And I'm like, oh, it's about time. I've been saying for fucking 20 years that the further we get along in technology, the closer we get to Star Trek technology.
Yeah.
So every time I watch Star Trek The Next Generation, I'm like, why don't we fucking have that by now?
We're getting closer to holodeck.
We're getting closer to the holodeck. We're getting closer to, I read that they have some rudimentary kind of medical tricorder. And
that'll just scan illnesses.
Yeah, it can fucking diagnose certain illnesses and shit. Like I said, rudimentary, schmudimentary, like, that's some mind-blowing shit. Yeah, it is. But I'm just ready for warp technology.
If we had warp technology, I'd leave and never come back.
Yeah. Just figure out a spot to go.
I can be a single piece of shit in space, too, just as easy as in real life.
Yeah, probably a lot easier because you could just fucking send your shit out into space and you don't have to fucking clean up after yourself.
You make it sound like I'm such a dirty. I clean up all the time.
Look, within like 3 days, I already picked up your coat like 4 times and hung it up.
And I also, first of all, I fucking know how you feel about that. So I realize that you are picking up my coat. I realize you don't like me to lay my coat down on a chair or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I try to fucking be like, all right, he doesn't like that. I'm going to fucking try to... It's like you're training me some Pavlovian fucking dog bullshit, you know?
All I have to do is feed you.
But I also... This is kind of like, it's all right to throw your fucking coat down every once in a while.
Yeah, look, it is. I know. But then if you were to happen to complain about the dog laying on it or something...
Wouldn't do that. That'd be my fault.
Yeah. Fucking complain about the dog eating the Kleenex out of the trash.
First of all, that's very mild complaining. That's very mild complaining. When I see a shredded fucking Kleenex that I use for snot rags on the floor, shredded, I just go, what the fuck? And that's what I do. It's not bitching. I'm saying, God damn it.
Yeah.
My fucking cat, maybe I didn't show you that picture. My cat is the sock bandit. So in clean socks, not dirty, if he sees a sock that's clean, he'll fucking picks it up and just drags it around the house and leaves it over by his fucking water dish because he's an asshole. So if I leave my sock drawer open this much, there's socks strewn all over the place.
It's fucking fantastic.
It's goddamn hilarious. So I should know better than to leave my sock drawer open even the slightest bit. But when I see it, I go, God fucking damn it, man.
Because it's inevitable.
Yeah,
as soon as they get an opening, they're going to take it.
Yeah. Your first was yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. Was it your first full day out on the lake fishing for the season?
Second.
Mm-hmm. Catch anything?
Nope, not this time. And it was fucking cold. It was cold. My buddy caught 4. And they were nice ones.
I saw a picture of one. It was like 4.5 pounds or something. It looked like a big. I honestly don't even know if 4.5 pound bass is a big bass, but it looked big.
A big smallmouth is 3 pounds.
Okay.
A average smallmouth is probably 1.5 to 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So 4.5 is really good. It's a really good size. But as soon as he caught that, the day went from chilly with light winds to chilly to winds blowing us across the fucking lake. So we were out there from almost 1 o'clock to 5:30, something like that. And for 4 of those hours, it was just a fucking shit show.
Trying to get where you're going?
Yeah. I had a tank top on, a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, a hoodie, a jacket, and a vest. And I was still fucking cold.
Yeah, see, that shit is not even... If I even had any kind of hint that it was going to be that cold, I'm like, I'm not going out there. I'm not doing that.
It's a lot easier to deal with when you're catching fish because you got adrenaline and all that shit going. But I wasn't catching fucking fish.
Yeah, I bet Bill caught 4. He wasn't bitching about the weather, was he?
He's the one that finally decided to call it.
Well, then I guess he can feel it.
But he's a lot more of a pussy when it comes to cold weather than I am. He's older. He's a lot older. So are you. You're a lot more of a pussy when it comes to cold weather.
But I've always been like that.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like I'm just now saying, oh, I don't like the cold.
Since Louisiana.
That's a true story because I always liked the cold. I liked going out in the winter. And as soon as I lived a year and a half in Louisiana, fuck that.
Yep. If it's not fucking 85 degrees with 99% humidity, it's too cold.
I feel like that's an exaggeration.
It is. But that's okay.
No, I like warm. I like comfort now. You know? It's not comfortable to put on fucking 6 layers of clothes and looking like the goddamn kid, Randy, in fucking Christmas Story. It's not comfortable.
Dude, I totally agree. But it's conditions that I'm willing to deal with in order to catch fish. Sometimes if the fish are biting and it's like that, it can be perfectly fine. If the fish are not biting, or I just can't fucking focus and I suck at everything, and the conditions are like that, and it sucks. But I really enjoy fishing when it's 50, 55 degrees and sunny and wind's not blowing too hard, and all I have to do is put on a hoodie and a vest, and I'm good to go.
See, to me, like if you're going to be out on the boat,
super comfortable to me.
See, to me, it's like if I'm out on the boat fishing or whatever, I want shorts and flip flops and t-shirt. I just want to.
Yeah, that's great. But that usually, like, you won't be comfortable like that unless it's like 80, 85 degrees.
I'll take 75 plus.
If it's 75 plus on the water, you're probably going to want to wear maybe not pants, but something long sleeve. Just because it always seems a little chillier on the water. Usually the wind's blowing a little harder on the water. There's no trees to protect you.
Yeah, I get that. Well, I am really disappointed that I didn't keep track of all the shit I wanted to talk about on the podcast.
Well, lesson number 75.
Lesson number 74, make sure you clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 73, don't eat gas station cheeseburgers.
Don't eat gas station cheeseburgers.
Lesson 72.
Look, as we've gotten way more storage space.
Oh, yeah.
And more pantry space, more space for shit in the refrigerator. We actually figured out what food you had in the freezer. Just meat
That's
of
not really my
indeterminate
fault.
age.
That's not really my fault. Like, it got covered with a bunch of shit,
Yeah.
and it got buried.
Yeah, it's a little bit your fault. But now that we have all of that shit, there's no excuse for fucking buying fucking gas station fucking cheeseburgers.
Well, I can cook now.
Yeah.
I can cook at night.
Yeah.
And there we go.
If I fucking find one of those goddamn wrappers, I'm going to key your goddamn car.
Well, I haven't had one in a
This
week
is-
and a half.
Okay. This is for the future.
Yeah. You can key my car. It's already fucking scuffed up. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't go for anybody else. So Wednesday, I think we should still shoot for a podcast, whether or not I get my friend Susan Melton on, who used to work with me at the radio station. I think she's going to be on. Depends on what time she gets done with her thing that she's doing. If not, we can get Brother Josh on. Which, by the way, we're trying to get him on today. We're trying to get him on today.
Make it.
We record this podcast at 7 p.m. We said, hey, you want to come on the podcast? Oh, I'm not getting out of work till then. You want to do it later? I'm like, well, it depends on how late it is because we do it at 7. He's like, oh, I'll be out of work 7:38. 7:30 or 8. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable.
I won't make it. That's what he said.
Well, we didn't expect you to.
Nope. Not at all.
So Wednesday podcast, hopefully with Susan Melton. I don't know what our schedule is. I have to schedule this thing different now because my new job at Right Brain, I don't find out. I get different days off per week, and I don't usually find out what those days are until a week or so out. So scheduling this is a little bit tougher, but we'll stay vigilant.
Yeah, just figure it out. It's not hard.
Oh, well, I'm good at figuring things out. Well, some things. Unless it has to do with math, don't even get me started on that fucking thing. Because I'm learning how to do bar paperwork.
Math or fucking where dishes go. Shit like that. I gave you a fucking rundown at one point.
Yeah, and I put most of it in the right spot. I didn't know where. I looked up where the measuring cups were for the measuring cup that I left out, and I didn't see a space for it, so I didn't know if there was a different spot. And the cutting boards, I weren't sure where they went.
Cutting boards go on top of the microwave underneath the hot pads.
Oh, see, now I know.
And,
All I need is a little bit of explanation once in a while.
The measuring cups recess. They nest in.
Oh, it didn't look like it fit. I didn't really try, but it didn't look like it would fit.
What was it? The dry measuring cup or
No, the glass one.
The glass one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they nest
Oh,
because
They nest.
they don't have loopy handles. They have like L-shaped handles. that go in.
It's fancy.
Yeah.
It's fancy. Where'd you get those? Pampered Chef?
I don't know. But probably Target or Meijer.
So at least one podcast next week, and that podcast could very well be because we're recording it. I don't think we're going live, but we're recording it at Cherry Capital Comic-Con in Traverse City. The Friday, it is Memorial Day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
It's next Friday?
A week from this Friday, yes. Yeah. And I don't know what time we're going to do that yet, but we're going to have some of our brand new fucking stickers. Maybe we'll sell them for $1 a piece. Think anybody will buy them?
I can think of 2 people.
Me and you?
Yep.
We get to sell. Look, if we should have a bet. We should over under 10 stickers. You want to go under or over?
I'd probably go over 10.
Yeah. So you're counting on selling at least 10 stickers.
Yeah.
God damn it! I like your optimism.
Dude, that's not optimistic.
Sure it is.
All right.
10 stickers.
All right.
We only have 100.
Now I know why you crashed and burned with asking that chick out the last time, because you're
way too optimistic.
Yeah, because that's your version of optimism.
Never been told that before. All right, so hopefully this will be up on iTunes soon. We got a new, we got better internet now, so we'll be going live soon and all that fucking shit. And this is basically just a rudimentary studio. We're still working on it. And
Yep.
iTunes, YouTube, Facebook's, Buzzsprout. It's all free.
Blah,
Except
blah,
those
blah,
stickers. They're a fucking $1.
Yeah. Buy them.
Stop this.
Jesus Christ.